Take a look at the AP 25 after week 2 of college football and a few other teams. Colorado. Oh, Colorado. The Sanders family got what they deserved. You talk all that smack, you gotta be able to walk the walk. Colorado got the snot beat out of them by Nebraska, and I'm proud to say we hammered Nebraska. Colorado's laying 7 on the road this week against Colorado State, and if they even beat them, this will be their second, and you heard it here first, their last win of the season. Once these whiny babies get into Big 12 play, they're going to find it's tough to walk the walk, as they found out against Nebraska. Colorado's going 2-10, and you heard it here first. Number 25, Northern Illinois. Let's give them a week of their fame, all right? Let's give them a week of fame. After all, they did all of us a favor by showing college football in the betting world what we've been saying all along about Notre Dame. They were overrated, overhyped, and they didn't deserve to be where they were. And you know what? Let's just jump to number 18 in the rankings. Notre Dame while we're here. You're only dropping them 13 spots after losing to an unranked Northern Illinois team? I mean, they paid $1.4 million for Northern Illinois just to beat them. You barely survived Texas A&M, and you got beat in week 2. Get them out of the rankings. Nebraska. Oh, Nebraska. You did the dirty work for all of college football and a great service in beating the snot out of Colorado. Not much excitement to come, but let's give them a week or two to shine in the top 25 rankings. Number 22, Clemson. They might have beat down a nobody last week, but come on. You're ranked only because your name is Clemson. Number 20, Arizona. I don't think Arizona's time in the top 25 is going to last very long. They get Kansas State this Friday, and if they can get past them, Utah will send them packing the following week. Number 17, Michigan. Elite defense. Absolutely horrible, trash offense. Michigan got beat down by Texas, and we cashed big. I gave it all to you guys for free, and I hope you guys were paying attention. All right, this week, they're laying 24 points against Arkansas State. I'm not sure their offense can score enough against them. Michigan's time in the top 20 won't last much longer when Big Ten play starts. It's going to be tough for them to score any touchdowns with the offense that they have. Number 15, Oklahoma. They might have escaped a disaster against Houston this last week, but their time is coming. And starting next week, when they get Tennessee, pack them out of the rankings. They'll still be in the top 25 after getting beat by Tennessee, but that's only because they're Oklahoma. Oklahoma's biggest mistake was joining the SEC. They're going to beat Auburn, but they're going to lose to Tennessee, Texas, Ole Miss, Alabama, and probably more. Number 12, the Utah Utes. I'm still not sold on the Utes, guys, although they will probably be the last team standing in the Big 12. But they're going to get exposed again eventually, just like last year, when they have to face off against a quality team. Probably this year in the expanded playoffs when they meet an SEC team. Number 11, my Trojans. Go fight, win, baby. We move up 2 spots. We get a week off, an extra week to prepare for Michigan next week when we beat them down. Bye, Michigan. Number 10, the Miami Hurricanes. They're good, let's be honest. They're good and they're showing some greatness. But they're just not that good. I don't think they deserve to be ranked 10th. The Oregon Ducks. I'm sorry, Duck fans. You're still overrated. I don't see you as a top 10 team. I mean, you barely beat Boise State last week by a walk-off field goal. Hopefully, the UCLA Bruins can do us all a favor and expose you like Idaho and Boise State tried to. But you barely escaped them. Hopefully, UCLA can finish what they started. Number 7, Tennessee. I see them higher in the rankings. I think they should be higher. And you know what? They should climb the ranks each week until they run into a top team. Number 6, number 5, number 4, Missouri, Ole Miss, Alabama. Right there. All SEC 3 packed right there. Missouri, I don't see as a top 10 program, let alone a 6th ranked program. They'll be out of the top 10, let alone the top 25 by the end of the season. Ole Miss, Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss. I like what I see, but until you can beat an Alabama or a Georgia, I don't think you deserve to be ranked this high. You're in at 5. I see you in maybe a top 12-ish, maybe the 12th spot in my opinion. Alabama, I'm still not sold on what's rolling down there in Alabama. But it's Alabama, and they're 2-0 for now, and they're going to get better with their coach as the season progresses. Is it going to be good enough to get past a quality team like Georgia in the playoffs? Is the SEC going to send 2 or 3 teams to the playoffs? Probably. But we need to see more out of Alabama for them to be rated as a top team in the country. Number 3, Ohio State. I think you're sitting good with your ranking at number 3, but you're going to have to show that you can beat not only Nebraska, but Penn State on the road. And let's not forget Oregon. But I don't think that's really going to be that hard at the end of the season for you guys to get rid of Oregon. Number 2, Texas. You're sitting just right at number 2. If you stay winning until the middle of October, you're going to get your chance to shine. Texas is going to be facing off against Georgia in the middle of October. We're going to have a number 1 and number 2 showdown as long as Texas doesn't lose along the way. And I don't see them losing until they match up against Georgia. Number 1, Georgia. They're still atop, and I don't think anybody has beaten them all season long. Not even Texas in Texas in the middle of October. That is your week number 2 college football AP Top 25 rankings. That's what we're looking at. There's a lot of teams that are still overhyped and overvalued. So bet accordingly and don't make a mistake. Tune in live to Cappers Nation Live every single day where we're breaking down Major League Baseball, college football, and the NFL. And we'll put you guys on the right side of all these matchups. Good luck, everybody.